Hello guys, welcome to another episode of this do-it-yourselfer channel. Hey, today I'll be working on this microwave, and this is a pretty big microwave. It's I don't remember what the cubic size is, but it's one of the biggest cubic sizes. A Panasonic model number NNSN98JS, but it doesn't really matter what the brand is. If it happens that the paint is coming off and it's peeling off and there is rust, let me turn on the light. There is rust and it's getting ugly and paint coming off. Well, it's not the end of it. You still can give life to it. There's no necessity to throw it away. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna be sanding it. We're gonna do a sand with a I'm doing with a 120 grit to remove the sand and to make it so that way we can have a grip for a new paint that we're gonna be putting on this thing. And it's not just any paint, it's a special paint for microwaves that I'm gonna show you in a little bit. You cannot just grab any paint. I'll be putting in it right now, but what I'm doing is that I'm gonna be sanding it, and all the rust places, like that little rust, really gonna sand it. So I'm gonna take it off completely. You see, it's not there anymore. I took the rust completely, and just try to do the best you can by removing the rust out of the oven. You know, the microwave is working really good. It's just that the paint is getting bad. There's a really bad rust on the back, and that's where I'm gonna be working more. And you can see the peeling off of the paint. And yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit of work sanding it. You can use tools, but I have time, so I'm gonna be doing it by hand. See how it's gonna come out. You see that? Right here on the corner, there's a little bit of rust, which I'm going to be taking off. And overall, on the whole paint, I'm going to sand it also, so that way the paint can catch. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing it, guys, and there's no reason why I record a whole thing. I'm just going to show you that. I'm going to come back to you whenever I finish sanding it. Alright, and then I'm going to show you the paint, so that way you know what I'm talking about, the brand and everything, and where you can buy it. Okay guys, before or when you think you're almost done with the sanding, well, obviously I did the walls and the bottom. I have to turn it backwards or face upside down, so that way I can do the roof also. But instead of taking all the dust with a towel or something like that, I would suggest to vacuum it, so that way you can Okay, so I vacuum it, and now I can do with a little towel. And on the back I still have a little bit of rust that I still have to sand, so I'm gonna keep doing it. One more thing, guys. This little push star is the one that it makes the plate, the glass plate go around. You can pop it out. We're gonna pop it out. When we paint it, I'm just gonna cover it with a little piece of paper. Okay, I'm just gonna take it out. I'm gonna keep sanding it right there. And let me show you the paint. And here it is, the paint. It's a microwave cavity paint. It's right here. I got it on the store Amazon, and it's got a part number right here. I mean, in case you want to get the same one. Part number 98QBP0302. You don't have to get this one, but this is the one that I got. This is a white one, not gray one. You gotta shake it just like if it's the regular paint, but this is a special paint made for microwaves. Okay, and so yeah, this is as good. And this thing, you know, you have to allow it about 12 hours before you can use it. So I'm gonna allow it more than 12 hours so that way it can get dry. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep sanding it, guys, to get all the rust out and make it beauty and pretty and look nice. All right, so I'll get back to you later on after I sand it and clean it with a vacuum and all that stuff. Okay, guys, I finished with the bottom. Now I put the microwave upside down so that way I can sand the roof as well. And I'm gonna sand it. I'm gonna do the same thing as the bottom. Even though there is no rust in the whole thing, I'm still gonna sand the paint so that way the new paint can grip. And on the rusted places, so obviously I am gonna sand it. The roof, it doesn't seem that bad, but I'm still sanding it. All right, I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I finished sanding the microwave top and bottom, and I'm vacuuming. Just taking all the dust out really good, top, bottom, and everywhere. And on top of that, with a clean towel, I'm just gonna give them a second clean. Try to clean it as much as I can. All right. And now what I am going to do, guys, I am going to cover these edges with this blue tape. I'm gonna cover right here. I'm gonna put some tape, and I also gonna cover that little hole right there. So I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, so far I got the tape. I'm gonna tape the edges, and the trick of this paint is just to shake the can really good. You gotta shake it more than a minute, more than what it says over there. And just so you know, this paint, I mean the interior of this microwave, it's gray. I couldn't find the gray. This is white. And but it's okay, it doesn't really matter. As long as it does the job, that's what it matters. And we're just gonna shake it and shake it in. What we're gonna do in here is that we're gonna paint in strokes. We never want to paint the whole thing like, you know, it's just strokes, small strokes, little by littles, you want at least 12 inches apart where you can paint it, but sometimes you're not gonna be able because it's kind of like a small inside. But yeah, you also want to be I don't know, I gotta be remember this is a very strong auger, so try to do it outside or whatever. So we're pretty much ready to paint, and like I say, we're just gonna start painting in strokes. Now for second hands, you want to do it when it's tacky. You don't want to let it dry too much. And well, you see how it's doing it. There's a lot of dust in here. I don't want the paint to get in the lenses of my camera. You see how these strokes that I'm doing? Well, that's how you're gonna do the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna come back whenever I finish the first strokes. All right, guys, I just want to see. I want to show you how the first hand came out, and you can wait about an hour to do the second hand. The bottom, it doesn't look that bad because also the sides. Am I gonna have to order a second can? I'm not quite sure. They're kind of small, but I'm gonna concentrate now on the back. And like I said, I'm gonna do some small strokes. I cannot show you completely the painting because a lot of paint comes out and it's gonna get stuck to my camera, and I don't want that to happen. But yeah, I've been doing some small strokes, and it's not coming out too bad, man. It's getting stuck pretty good, and that's what I want, you know, and that's what we want. Microwave paint. And the trick of that, like I said again, is to shake the can rigorously and generously. This is gonna do that very good. And then we can continue with some more strokes. I'm doing the back, and you see all the paint coming out again. All right, guys, so I'm gonna stop right here, and you can go ahead and continue doing that. All right, guys, so I want to show you. This is after it's dry. This has been like more than 24 hours, and it's still showing signs of that it still need a second coat. Like I said, this is a big microwave, so in my case it's gonna need a second hand, second coats, second can. So I'm gonna give it a second can, a second try, and so that way I'll be more professional. And I got my can, and I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna check the final and I'm just gonna get started, guys, and when I finish I'm gonna go back come back to you, and let's see what the final results are at. Small strokes. Okay, guys, so I let it dry and the job is done. So all I gotta do is put this back on. And I'm gonna put the wheel back on. And this puppy is ready to rock and roll again, like new inside. You know, you don't have to get rid of your microwave just because the paint is peeling off. I took the tape off in here, and this is it, just like new. Alright guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, put the thumb up, put the bell on so that way you will be alert of my videos. I have hundreds of them already, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, thank you so much guys. I'll see you later.